All right. Okay, well, this is the only place I can think of to look for a lady dwarf. I mean, she's probably drinking off her tits right now, so why not?
There she is. Oh. I'm gonna go talk to her. Look, you gotta back me up here. Got it?
Okay, she's not a genlock. You can handle her on your own. Of course, what do you mean, back you up? Sure.
Thanks, Warden.
Okay, we can do this. Go get her. Maybe we should talk to her first, maybe? Just a bit?
Find out how much she misses old Oghren or who I have to kill, and then I'll go sweep her off her feet. That's me, Mr. Charm.
Okay, we'll see how this goes. Oghren approves. I'm expecting to see your name over a 35p or Koronesuke or maybe a Chumbud. I guess you'll have to wait and see. Oh, hello. You okay there, Felsie? Just cleaning the floor as she does.
What can I get for you? And don't say mead. We ran out of that a week ago. And don't say rum, either. Ran out the day before yesterday. And
why is the rum gone? The rum's always gone. The rum is gone. I fucking hate it. Alright. Why is the rum gone? Ran out the day before yesterday and don't say brandy. When did you run out of brandy?
Oh, we haven't yet. It's just terrible. We got it from a shady Orlesian trader, and I think it might really be turpentine.
Felsie! I need tables clean, girl!
I've got a customer!
Oh dear. Your name's Felsie? What's a dwarf doing working in a bar by Lake Callanhad? Your name's Felsie?
Aye. Who wants to know?
I'm a friend of Oghren's. You don't happen to know a fellow named Oghren, do you? Are you gonna stay here with the Darkspawn coming? No. You don't happen to know a fellow named Oghren, do you?
Did you have to bring his name up? I just ate.
What happened between you two? So you're not exactly a fan of his then. He's a changed man. I mean, he isn't, but we could just lie, I suppose. What happened between you two?
What happened? Is that a serious question? Have you met Oghren? He got drunk. Drunker than usual, even.
Shit.
Took off his pants and challenged a roast nug to a wrestling match at my father's funeral. He lost, by the way.
Okay.
The roast got him in an arm lock. He sat there crying for half an hour before someone pulled it off him.
Father's funeral, that's great. You got to the rum joke before I could. Wrestled a nug, a roasted nug naked at her father's funeral. Oh, fucking hell. What am I supposed to say to that? Jesus Christ. I got nothing for that. I got nothing for that at all. Have I got anything for that? I guess I do.
You're a fuckhead! That's what you are! A fucking shithead!
How did he lose to a piece of meat? So you're not exactly a fan of his then. How did he lose to a piece of meat?
It was a sodding good roast.
Felsie, what in Andraste's name are you doing? The tables, girl!
All right.
Shut up.
I've got to get back to work.
Oh dear. Oh, she's just gone. Corona, what the fuck?
I got work to do. I don't need to think about that sodding waste.
Oh dear, that didn't work out. Maybe I should load up and try that again. That's why we have quick saves. Oh dear, don't ask about the nug wrestling.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you, Imagination Artist? You joined us at a great time. The rum is gone. The rum is all gone. Oh dear, how's it going? Oh boy, we're trying desperately to get this game done. It's ridiculous. Oh, but we're doing side quests. It's insane.
What can I get for you? And don't say mead. We ran out of that a week ago. And don't say rum, either.
Why all
Ran
the
out
liquor
day before
shortages?
yesterday. Have you seen how desperate people are now? They just want to drink to forget what's happened. Some ran out of coin and started paying in food, chickens, whatever they had.
Felsie, I need tables clean, girl!
I've got a customer.
Oh dear. Oh, I'm good, just relaxing. How are you and Neffy? Neffy's doing good. I think she's just looking out the window right now. I think. Oh.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Oh, I'm so confused. I just don't know what to think anymore. Let's see. So are you seeing anyone? Does your husband work in the town too? Your name's Felsie.
Aye. Who wants to know?
I'm a friend of Oghren's.
And you admit it? You don't smell drunk. Get kicked in the head by a Bronto, did you?
Yes, but that was about 15 minutes ago. What happened between you two?
What happened? Is that a serious question? Have you met Oghren? He got drunk. Drunker than usual, even. Took off his pants and challenged a roast nug to a wrestling match at my father's funeral. He lost, by the way. The roast got him in an arm lock. He sat there crying for half an hour before someone pulled it off him.
He got him in an arm lock. He's a changed man.
Oh? What's he changed into then? A horned toad?
Elsie, what in Andraste's name are you doing? The tables, girl!
All right! I've got to get back to work.
Oh, bugger. Alright, well, I tried Oghren, but she's busy. She's busy.
Well, what does she say?
Well, go get her. She wasn't exactly, she hasn't exactly forgiven you for the Nug incident.
That fight was rigged. Anyway,
was
the
dead.
guard said it wasn't worth pressing
Oh,
charges.
dear.
So she's no call to hold a grudge.
Apparently
Did she
not.
say anything else?
Not that I know of. Go get her.
Just be ready to pry her off when she throws something at me. We don't want to make a scene here. Well, don't pry her off me too soon. I mean, a little scene's all right.
Okay.
You sure you're not a baker? Because you got a sodding nice set of buns.
What is happening?
Well, look what the nug dragged in. I should have known you were in the neighborhood by the stench. What are you doing here?
Just trying to kick back with a pint. Fighting darkspawn's a lot of sodding work, you know?
You're fighting Darkspawn?
He's very good at it. Just watch. A busy waifu, that's no good. No, it isn't. Oh dear, just watch. If you call getting drunk and wetting yourself fighting, then this man took on an army of golems almost single-handed, you know.
It was a bit of pain, but it was a personal favor for the King of Orzammar, you understand?
The king is dead.
The whole surface to choose from, and you just happened to come to my tavern?
Oh, this sucks.
Well,
Whisper to Oghren, tell her it's fate. He was looking for you, actually. Psst, it's fate.
what? Oh, right. It's fate, Felsi. What can I say?
Fate? The ancestors must have a sense of humor then.
Sure they do. You've had a good look at Lady Helmy, haven't you? If her face isn't a joke the ancestors are playing, I'm a Bronto's behind.
So, Lady Helmy must be a paragon of beauty then.
Oh, we should get going. Tell her you've been thinking of her. Don't you miss Oghren just a little bit? You've been thinking of her.
I've been thinking about you, Felsi.
What do you want, Oghren?
Nothing. Just thought I'd see how you were doing is all. Well, maybe that and grease up the Bronto, if you know what I mean.
Well, you've seen me. You'll have to go back to Orzammar for the Bronto.
Bugger. Alright. We can't lie. We can't waste time here. The Queen's waiting for us. We should get going.
Wait, you're leaving? You just got here. I haven't called you a shaft rat yet.
Well, you can't keep the archdemon waiting. You hurt its feelings, it might just turn the whole blight around and go home. Nobody wants that.
Well, you don't need to fight it right now, do you? I mean, you could have a pint first. You could call me a surly Bronto. I could tell you that you smell like nug droppings.
Hey.
I'll tell you what, I got some things I gotta do, but I'll come back for that pint when things are settled, you frigid deep stalker.
Fine, but you better not keep me waiting, you worthless copper-plated swordcast.
Wouldn't dream of it.
She's not really as cute as a deep stalker, frankly. There you go. Oghren approves, plus 15. Quest completed. Good shit. Felsi seems willing to forgive Oghren. Perhaps they'll start talking again. I mean, yeah, it seemed to work out pretty well. Shit, look at that approval, though. Plus 15. That's kind of crazy. Jesus. Do I even have to give him any of the ale? I don't think so. But I suppose I will anyway.
I still got it.
So it would seem. We are all impressed. Let's get going. Wait, that was a success? Are you sure? So, what are you leaving for? Go get it. Let's go.
Don't you know anything about women?
Oh.
You gotta make 'em wait. Play hard to get.
I guess
Might as well
so.
rest up while I can. You ready to go?
I guess. I'd like you to leave. I'd like to know more about you.
What about?
Do you feel homesick for Orzammar yet?
I do. A bit. A little bit.
Do you ever want to go back there?
The only way I'd go back is if they all lined up to kiss my ass and didn't care if they lost their caste for doing it. Actually, that might be nice. But I can't go back now. I'd rather die than be casteless in Orzammar. I guess I'd rather be a useless lump of a dwarf out here than a useless lump of a dwarf back there.
I don't find you useless, Oghren. Maybe you could try to be useless anywhere. That sounds like a fair outlook. I don't find you useless, though.
Nice of you, Warden, but I know what side of the house the Lou is on. Hey, let's go find something to kill, huh? All this talk makes my hands twitchy.
Oh dear, we can do that. Oghren approves +4. We're doing well.
Right here, old pal.
You're still upset about Bronca, aren't you?
Well, what do you think? I mean, she was my wife. I spent 2 years trying to save her while she was off boffing that tramp and feeding my cousins to the Darkspawn. And now she's dead, and there's no way to ever make things better.
Oh. In time, you'll remember the good parts, not the bad. Oh, stop crying about it. If there's any way I can help, let me know. In time, you'll remember the good parts.
It's good to be with friends, you know. Or at least chest deep in fallen enemies. You want to get moving now? My throat's sore from all this relating.
Relating sucks. Skill acquired. He's good at things. What does he do? I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. Major Constitution. There we go. Inspired by your leadership, this party member has gained a major bonus to Constitution. He'll be more difficult to kill.
Right here, old pal.
Let's see. I'd like to know more about you.
What about?
What was it like to be a warrior in Orzammar?
You get a sword or an axe, and are told to go out and defend your city. It's the best thing in the world. That is until you try to live in the city you saved.
Oh, what do you mean?
I mean, they train you to kill, teach you to harness your rage at the first noise you hear, then try to set 100 sodding rules about it. Like those provings. Ancestors show their favor through the strongest arm, right? So why so many rules saying how to fight and when you win and not to bloody kill? Killing's what swords are for.
It is kind of silly, I agree. Fighting without killing is a skill of a true warrior. I see what you mean. Why didn't they give you blunted weapons? No, I see what you mean.
You toss a nug to a deep stalker, you don't expect it not to eat the thing, right? This makes me cranky. Don't you have any other inane questions?
Actually, let's talk some other time.
Alright.
Alright, we'll talk more later.
Aye, alright then.
Well, seems everything worked out in the end, I guess.
Come on back sometime, I'll find you the good ale. Well, the brown watery stuff that we call the good ale, anyway.
Speaking of ale, let's give Oghren some of the good shit. I mean, we've been storing it for such a long time now. Look, we got some ale. A mug of watered down ale. There we go.
By my ancestors, this is a wonderful gift.
He's so happy they're giving him booze. It's great.
By my ancestors, this is a wonderful gift.
And just like that, we've only given him 2 gifts, and he's the best friend we've ever had. Inspired massive constitution. Well, that worked out, I guess. That worked out pretty well. She was told to clean the tables and is scrubbing the floor. I mean, she has to do multiple things. She has to do all the things. Oh dear. Well, there's that. I don't know why we didn't encounter her until now, but I guess we just lucked upon running into here on her shift.